quick comparisons. Here we have the Rebirth Gamera compared next to some other SH Monsters. Kitty. Do you have to interrupt? And yes, he does. Anyways, here is the Kitty, stop it! SH MonsterArts Gamera and the Servo Cat. Servo, do you have to interrupt? Yeah, you better run. That's what I thought. I'm just turn it off or we'll get copyright strike.
I'm just watching anime. Leave me alone.
We're trying to do reviews. He's like, I'm just going to watch the Crunchyrolls. You see Crunchyroll's getting its own TV show? Oh, yeah. It hit the mic. Well, yeah, we could adjust a little bit.
Yeah, I seen they're gonna be streaming 24/7 animes.
It's all like older stuff.
Yeah, well, they're just gonna start at like one anime and just go through the entire season and so on and so forth.
So it's just like binge watching the channel.
No. So for example, at 1 o'clock it'll be one anime episode 1.
Yeah.
Right. 1:30 will be another anime episode 1, and then the next day, it'll be episode 2.
I'd rather just be like, all right, we're gonna watch Code Geass today and just ball Code Geass all the time, stuff like that. Anyways, listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today we're going over everyone's favorite kaiju, Gamera, from the 2023 Netflix series, Gamera Rebirth.
If this wasn't so expensive, I'd have threw this on the floor when he said that.
But Gamera is awesome.
No, he's not.
He is my favorite fire-breathing flying turtle.
He's a child molester.
Doesn't. All right, granted, back in this series, he's back to protecting the children.
Thank you. I've seen few.
It's violent, and they're swearing at least. Kids swear a lot, so that's...
So why'd you get this for, Steve?
I like Gamera. The Netflix series is pretty sweet. I still have to finish watching the last episode. But I got the figure. I thought he looked cool.
You know, it's kind of odd. I never watched the last episode until I get confirmation of the next season.
I don't even know. Yeah, as I say, I don't even know there's officially next season. I just haven't got it. It's like I still have to finish watching the Ultraman anime. Like the second season came out, I just never watched it. It's been one of those. Like I still haven't checked out the Con series, but I heard it was kind of.
Is it out?
Meh. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh,
but I hear it's meh, so I haven't. Trying to be professional. This guy's just got his legs all like stretched out over here. Now the camera's all shifted. Thanks, Arnes. Now they can see you better.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's sort of me. Anyways, without further ado, for the packaging, you want to get the turning table out there?
It's massive. Why is the box so big?
I'll give you the figure in a minute. He weighs more than a brick. It is probably the heaviest MonsterArts figure that has ever been made. The thing is,
I see it comes with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it comes with, on the back of the package, you can see it has the flight form.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, so you can make it into the flying. Sadly, will not have a fireball.
It's kind of hard to see with the lights like right in your face.
I'm kind of used to it. I think it's just because I pretty much live under no natural lighting that LEDs don't bug me anymore.
I like it. I like the box at least.
Yeah, it's a little fuzzy. It's been sitting down here for like a good week. Without having done anything. But anyways, let's get it opened up out of its cardboard prison. Alright, so now we got Gamera open up out of its cardboard prison. First and foremost, pick it up.
Oh.
You can hurt somebody with Gamera.
This is like a hammer right here. You don't need a hammer down here. Just nailing. Ooh, tail's kind of. Ooh. Sections. I like that. I forgot it's MonsterArts.
He's just like, ooh, it feels like something else in my hands.
Okay, that's too much credit. Okay.
A little ridged. Yeah, I'd say there wouldn't be anything poking out. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, this thing is a hefty beast. Like, this thing probably, pound for pound, weighs as much as that Ghidorah.
It does. It's
like, I would be
small and
pretty
yet so big.
Impressed. Anyways, for its accessories, I actually have to get it back out of the package over here.
Oh, Steve just dropped something.
It's like, what the hell? Oh, yeah, I have Gundam parts in here.
He's like, what's up, bro?
I was messing with it upstairs and forgot that I had stuff there. So
what's up?
We'll have to figure it out. Anyways, so we get bottom section.
Gamera's ready to fight, Steve.
Got his little... What up? What do you want? Huh? It's my neighborhood. Told you them are my children's.
Oh, you
And
know,
his gigantic wings.
we got to get a little video for this.
I always find it kind of amusing that Arnes will never wait till after the video is all recorded to record the video. He has to record the video in the video.
That's right. So this way you guys know.
It's Inception. Anyways, I guess we'll go over the Gamera real quick, and then we'll pop into all the accessories. But on a high note, stand is very simple to put together, though.
Okay, quick question, Steve. Why does it look like a bat wing?
Sort of is. It looks to me more like, have you ever seen like sea turtles? It looks like the sea turtle fin with a lot more spikes.
Makes me want chicken wings.
Oh, chicken wings sound good. I just had a burger and that still would go.
What are you guys eating for breakfast? Chicken wings.
I had Burger King. And not Burger King breakfast. I had like the BK bacon thing.
Who the hell
French
gets
fries.
Burger King breakfast? You get the Burger King lets you have it your
Burger
way.
King breakfast is the burrito's pretty solid.
Never had it.
I think it's fine. It has hash browns in it.
That could be very
It's like bacon, sausage, eggs, and hash browns with some random sauce and cheese.
But now that you said that, it actually makes sense. It looks like the
Not
water.
a sponsor, but should be.
Looks like the water sea turtle things.
Yeah. Anyways, for a closer look at Gamera. You and my turf now, Euron. I'm just smacking into everything back here.
I know. What the hell?
We only got so much playroom.
It's because I've been up since like 4.
Oh, I got up at like 5:30.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But anyways, for a closer look at Gamera's details, head sculpt is really good.
Does he actually look like that? Because he doesn't look like traditional Gamera.
Yeah, it's kind of like Heisei, like 99 Gamera. He was a little bit more on the steroids.
Yeah, he looks kind of like... Ooh.
But it's very similar to, like, you remember that trailer that we got from the Gamera that never officially... Like, the back is very reminiscent of that thing. With all the giant ridge sections. Which looks, freaking amazing. And it's kind of weird is that the way they set it up, it kind of looks like a shell on a shell. Where it has, like, the separating section there.
Oh, I just noticed that.
Yeah, you'll see it kind of going all the way around. So like that's kind of weird. Granted, it's supposed
It's like
to look...
armadillo.
Yeah, it's supposed to look more like armor plated. So you can see in the grooves, like each of these are actually separated, but the way the larger gaps make it looks a little bit more uniform than it does. But head sculpt looks really good. Teeth are a super white. It's got the red tongue on the inside, which I do think is posable. Yep, so you can shift the tongue a little bit. Eyes look very good.
Oh, they're green from this end.
Yeah, they're pretty green in the anime too. And then he's got a little bit of that blue going on his stomach there. I kind of hope they make like charging fireball Gamera. Where it's like the electricity and it's like all running up.
Oh.
That'd be kind of cool. Do I want to pay under $130 to get one of these? You know, would I?
That was $130.
Heck yeah. Comes with accessories at least.
Yeah.
Not a fireball, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. Arms, super jacked. He's got...
Swallows the goal.
Oh, one thing, unlike the Heisei one, he doesn't have like the little claw.
I didn't know. I was looking for it, but
on the elbow. It's very more like Showa style.
You can't do people's elbow anymore.
Nah, but God, he could smack a bitch.
That's some manly hands.
Same with the feet. It's got very flat-footed. The black nails, but plating looks really nice too. Overall, color scheme-wise, he's very green. Not really too much in terms of the wash department. It's pretty much the only real color differentiation you get is like the blue on the stomach, the nails, stuff like that. It doesn't really...
Trying to see. Well, shell has some green on.
Yeah, I was gonna say the shell has a little bit of a lighter like airbrushing.
Yeah.
In sections, but the actual like limbs are pretty much just green. Tail looks cool too, where it's got like the plating coming down the back of the tail here.
Good. This one has some of the green on it too.
Yeah, at least they kept it. Oh, the wings are very green.
Yeah, I like that, actually. That's pretty good.
I guess we'll just go over the detailing now, then we don't have to worry about it later. But here's the bottom of the shell. The tail on this is retracted and not articulated, so there's no real posability when it's in the flying form. You get a little bit with the wings here because of the ball joint.
I'll be honest with you, this looks like a pain in the butt to assemble.
It took me a minute to figure the wings out. Anyways, as far as articulation, head can go up and down. Decent side-to-side motion as well. You also get a little rotation there. Mouth. I wish the mouth could open a little bit bigger. It's about there. Is
no
where it
fireballs.
gets to. But no fireballs. On a high note, though, soon to be on our Etsy, I made fireballs.
Beautiful.
So it goes on the stand, and then he goes... Granted, it's I made it a little smaller, but the resins actually that I use for this is a little pricey. Because it has like an ember look to it with the way the light hits it.
It looks real.
Yeah, it looks really cool. But it's a little more pricey to make than just like my normal ones I've been doing. For the arms, though, can go up and down. A little bit of side-to-side motion. You get decent bend at the elbows. About a 90 degree. Then you can rotate it here and there. Hands can also swivel a little bit back. So for a turtle,
that's pretty good.
not too bad. Same with the legs. You get a decent range of motion there as well. Same with the bend at the leg.
Assuming nothing at the tummy.
Yeah, no stomach articulation, but the tail can move.
Yeah, something. Speaking of articulations, did you see that new Haya Godzilla? He can do the pose with the beam shooting up in the sky.
Yeah, the MonsterArts could too, though.
Could it?
Granted, it's bigger. Well, sorry, it could, but the one that we had, the head like to sag down still. So it would hold it, but you couldn't breathe on it. And then to swap out its parts... I have to remember exactly the order of operation for this guy. Because the arms come off. I do recommend don't try to like pop them out like sideways. Try your best. Oops, sorry. Now I'm punching the mic. To go straight out from the ball joint. But we don't need this section. And then, if I remember correctly, this part comes off, but we have to take the legs off too.
I'm just interested in watching this.
At least I think they had to come off.
Oh, there it is.
The shell comes out.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh yeah, because I need this part. And that I think is for some odd reason still connected to the legs. Yeah, so you still have to remove the tail. So you just want to go straight out. And then the legs, which were the hardest part for me.
Whoa.
Pop out. And then this section comes off.
Oh, okay. So arms don't have to be... Well, you got to take them off anyway to put
the so then you want to...
chicken wings in there.
There's the little pegs here. Peg holes there. Just slot it in. And then this just goes back onto the Gamera.
I gotta be honest with you, I thought it was gonna be way more complicated than that.
Nah, to be honest, I kind of wish they would have made it so that, like, this would have been like one chunk. It would have bumped the cost up a bit, so, like, I understand. But it would have been kind of nice to not have to tear this thing apart so much. Alright, so when putting the wings on, you want to make sure the bend is upwards. So, for this one, it'll kind of go in this angle. You want to make sure that the flap goes towards the head.
Oh, that clicks in pretty easy.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. So again, bend is angling upwards.
He really looks like a sea turtle now. I'm sorry.
As he should. Now he can fly around, shooting fireball-y death to everyone.
I do like how they put his back legs in and the tail.
One flip fail. Oh, I was to say, I just now noticed, if you see where the thrusters are, you can see his feet.
Yeah. You didn't see that?
I didn't see it originally, but I see it now.
Because like his feet went in, so now it's like a little...
Because I was going to say, a bit of a flavor fail is it would have been kind of nice to have the propulsion. So it looks like he's actually, instead of just like that.
But they could do the special edition one or version. It comes with the propulsion and a beam.
Could. And then this sits right on his junk. And then you just...
Actually, don't look that bad. I like this better than the standing version.
It stays up okay. It's still a little terrifying because of how freaking heavy he is.
Oh my god, that falls. That's chipping a tooth or two away, definitely.
Yeah, the arms are a little thinner, so I would be a little bit concerned with that. I would almost recommend if you were going to keep him in this, to maybe have like an extra stand.
Just put some glue in there, you'll be good.
Oh, yeah. $130, let's just make it into one statue.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You'll still be able to move the head. So that's the only real thing that moves in this position anymore. So, super sweet. Like the accessories. Again, kind of wish it would have just came with a fireball to begin with. But I can kind of understand why not.
Here's quick comparisons. Here's the SH MonsterArts Gamera Rebirth compared next to some other SH MonsterArts with the Guardian of the Universe Gamera and the 74 Mechagodzilla. And here's some other random kaijus in the collection with the Titanic Creations Gorgo and the only other Revoltech actual Gamera I have, the 67. And because I used it in the photos, we have the Figma Arachnid alien from Starship Troopers and the MonsterArts Hedorah. For some random comparisons, here we have the Lightning Collection Finster from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and we haven't used her in a lot of stuff, and I still actually have to touch up a couple things on her ever since I've randomly worked on her for just some random thumbnails for the channel. But the Shin Godzilla girl. And finally, here she is with some random NECA gargoyle figures, which I want to ask if you guys want to see some review for these. Let us know in the comments section below. We pretty much have everybody out right now, but I don't think we've like what, Goliath and Bronx, I think, are the only ones we've done official reviews. Oh, Demona too. So if you guys like to see the rest of them, or maybe like a top 10 or whatever, let us know.
All right, so overall for the MonsterArts Gamera, what do you think? Because you're like the biggest proponent of Gamera being the worst monster ever.
It is the worst monster ever. It makes no sense. It's a turtle that molests his kids. I'm sorry.
Doesn't molest the children.
He does. Aaron will
Space
agree with me,
Godzilla
I
molests
guarantee
the
it.
children. Gamera is just very protective.
But actually, it's not that bad. I don't know about the price, but how things are expensive these days, honestly.
Well, to be fair, Gigan was, what, 120? And
then come with half of the stuff.
So you want to grab Gigan in comparison to plastic ratio?
Yeah, so
the thing wins.
Actually, it's not that bad. I wouldn't personally buy it just because I'm not a fan of it or I don't need this in my collection. But if you are a fan, that's definitely worth the buy.
If you like Gamera, I think it's like pound for pound, probably the best one they've made.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's between this one or the Guardian of the Universe one.
Ooh.
The first one where he fights Gauss. I would say those two are easily the best ones they've done. Again, doesn't have a fireball, but it has the spinny form, which I thought was really cool, which kind of reminds me a lot of this. But this is like, in terms of like plastic quantity, and just like, this feels expensive.
Yeah, it feels expensive. It looks expensive. The details on it are pretty good. I like the paint. It's not just one solid color like some of the MonsterArts Godzilla we've gotten before, you know.
Well, legendary for sure.
Yeah.
Let's say the one thing MonsterArts does very well is if it's a Japanese release originally, they do really good on them.
They'll put effort into it.
Yeah, usually get really good paint jobs, stuff like that. Well, the ones we get usually are a little cheaper than they probably should be, but there's a reason.
And I do like the details on his face. It actually makes him look unique. It's not like typical Gamera.
Yeah, I would say my only nitpick I have is the color on him isn't quite the way you see it in the anime.
Yeah, that was...
Like, it reminds me a lot of the Bandai vinyl, which was really green too. Because in the anime, he seems like they have more browns.
Yeah, he's black, brown, and a little bit of green. Here, he's just black and green.
Yeah.
They completely missed the brown color on him at all.
Yeah, so it's almost kind of like he maybe needs like a little dry brush or a wash or something. But am I going to do... Like, he's still really good. Like, it would be something like...
Are you going to do it, Steve?
I'm not going to mess around with it.
No?
I made a fireball. That's probably about all this guy's really getting.
Steve's not going to risk it with the price.
To be fair, I would maybe, if I was rambunctious enough, I would maybe try to make the plume on the back. The only problem is it's going to be kind of weird to have them on here, then have to have a stand to hold up the... Yeah. Because there's no way you're going to be able to like click that.
Now, if it was something that could click in, that would be awesome. Because he already comes with the stand of the, of him flying.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is if you go like, kind of like tuck it in, and it sits on it with it.
Yeah,
that's a little above my modeling.
at this point, that's way too much work and effort, honestly.
Yeah, that also make it kind of expensive for me, so nobody buy it, so not really much of a point. Fireball's cool though. If you guys are interested, it's actually currently up on the Etsy, so make sure to go check that out. Also, if you guys like to pick this up for yourself, link in the description for Entertainment Earth. Help support the channel. Get yourself some sweet collectibles. Anyways, help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today. Hitting that like button helps a lot, especially if you got a favorite creator. It might not even be us, but if you like their stuff, like the videos.
Yeah.
Anyways, also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys, like you up to do a channel, donate. Greatly would appreciate it. See you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's like the 5th time.
Damn, Steve, you're so aggressive with the poor mic.
I'm sorry. I need to break that in a little better.